Hello, Comrade Yessik here again today with Comrade Daedalus. How would you say that in a Russian accent?
Daedalus.
Daedalus.
Good day, Comrade Yessik.
It would sound like Daedalus.
We are, as you can see, about to advance in enemy stronghold.
After last catastrophe.
You are rolling your L's too hard.
I do that because I'm French.
Oh.
I can't help myself.
You're French-Russian.
Yeah, French-Russian.
Okay. Oh, I bet this is what we need. Oh, gotta hide. Gotta hide.
Gotta hide. I have this lovely wolf hide that I'm wearing on my shoulders.
I might be in trouble. That star spirit ran away, and now I think someone suspicious is in the castle.
I sure don't want to make the King Bowser mad. He's scary. He did make me invincible, but if I screw up, he may change me back to I can't read the rest of my text.
How unfortunate.
Sorry, I love Russian accents. Even if I overdo the rolling.
Is quite good, yeah?
Is quite good. Everyone's Russian from now on. Oh god.
And we have Yaki, faithful and chatty fellow.
I am comrade to Taba Blubba.
Yeah, well, Russian accent day.
You don't look like Master Taba Blubba at all.
From now on, his name is Tubba Bubba.
Taba Bubba.
In fact, he's just Bubba.
Just Bubba.
Just Bubba. Windy Mill.
That seems likely.
No.
You're a terrible liar.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh. Comrade Bubba. I need your help. You need my help.
Flee! Flee! Flee!
Use the special spinny flea. I used to be a spinny flea.
Really?
Yeah, I was very small and I span around a lot and I hung out on dogs.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Stop, thief!
By the
Oh, I guess we're getting a shortcut.
By the way, guys, if I sound like I'm in a slightly less chippa mood than usual, it's because I have kind of a self-inflicted cold, sore throat from talking too much.
Yep. You guys make him live stream too many episodes of whatever, and now he broke his everything, really.
I will be back to myself in a day or two. But until then, you get Russian Yessik. Comrade Yessik.
Comrade Yessik.
Comrade Yessik. I think it works. Comrade Yessik.
Comrade. Or if you feel like using the very strange version from, I think it was Red Alert 3, where it was Comrade.
Comrade?
Oh no, that's right. That was that strange lady from Just Cause 2 who does not know how to speak.
Just at all.
Yes, Comrade. Yeah, she has a constant speech impediment in that game. It's pretty amusing.
Comrade Booze.
We've got Boo Patrol.
Boo Patrol. But can't say patrol in a Russian accent.
Boo Patrol.
Patrol. Oh man. What? Prologue's chasing you and he's on the other side of that door, gulp.
What? You might be able to find a weak point? Of course, the windmill.
We didn't think of going into the windmill. And
we'll hold him off here. He's a madman. He'll eat you all.
It's true, he will, you know.
That's okay. They're boos. I doubt they can die.
That's kind of true. Although you do kill them in most games, sometimes by spinning around them over and over again. No, those are those giant eyeballs. Also creepy.
Was that in Mario?
That was in Mario 64.
Was it?
Yeah. It was a giant eyeball that you,
By the way, I love this music.
Yeah, I know, it's fucking awesome.
I don't feel like fighting anything today.
Oh good, the audience can actually hear it. I was unsure for a while.
Isn't this just... I have to say, N64 era Nintendo just so good at basically every technical aspect of video game making. I mean, this game is just amazing.
Very true. I do not appreciate, however, how a mouse occasionally slowly scrolls across the screen.
Yes, that would be a terrible programming oversight on Nintendo's part if it were in any way Nintendo's fault.
That is entirely Nintendo's fault.
Yes, I'm sure that your mouse scroller from your recording setup, your wonky-ass recording setup...
My recording setup is perfectly fine.
It's true. It's a little bit haphazard.
Yeah, well, it's better than most.
You got some hardware issues here and there, but you're a lot better than mine. My laptop.
I'm a lot better than most people's. Have you seen most people's videos on YouTube?
No.
They're awful.
By the way, we're gonna kill Goomba, because we just got attack power up.
Why couldn't we have gotten it slightly later?
I don't know. Doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter.
Anyone can see. It doesn't really matter because it's kind of irrelevant, really, if you think about it.
Yeah.
No entry allowed.
Fair enough.
Hey there, Goom.
What? He's a complete secret, but he has just like Goombas hanging out down here?
Yeah, pretty much.
Haven't we figured that Goombas are kind of intelligent?
Jump on... Wait, strategery.
Remember, straight to the side or else it won't work. It's actually fairly easy if you don't deviate at all.
It's true. Actually, if you take it calmly and sort of collectedly, it works just fine.
Yeah, it's just that, there's only, how many axes are there on the Nintendo 64? I think there's only 9.
I think there's 8. I think it's...
1, 2, 3, 4,
yeah.
5, 6, 7, you're right, 8.
Whereas this game has more, but that's not why. It's because we were kind of panicking the first time we tried it, and it just didn't work. But now we're doing it.
Now we are on the road to Vermilion.
I wonder what this sign
Vermilion
says. Really no entry allowed. I think these signs just keep getting more and more vehement each time.
Kill it with fire.
Oh.
Oh,
3 Gooms.
Oh, I don't like this at all. I don't like this much at all. I don't much like this at all. I'm not from Munich.
You're not from Munich?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Yeah.
I am from Volgograd.
Volgograd.
It's a delightful little town in western Russia.
I am from Jamestown. My accent is faked.
Clearly. Alright, Goomba dead.
Like it.
We're gonna have to hide from the last Goomba because I don't want to take 8 damage like a chump.
We have to hide so we can get away. I don't want to take 8 damage.
I don't want to take 8 damage, but you know,
slightly better at
it's
actually coming up with these lyrics.
Yeah. Well, I still think there's nothing quite as good as I want to pet your, or if you want to pet my beaver.
If you want to pet my beaver, you gotta get with my. That's what a needy bitch. Like even if you want to just give her. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
What?
Never mind. I refuse.
Oh, extra attack power on this completely irrelevant attack. Let's see how much we can do on it. What?
What now? Oh, 10. 10 damage.
10. That seems reasonable. Seems
1
fair.
damage.
I don't know what that. I don't know what that timer was. What's you say? Absolutely no entry allowed.
Oh, we missed $2.
Oh,
Doll hairs.
It's a heart with eyes. Who are you?
Oh man, I loved your comment telling us we had turned into ring wraiths.
What? I think that was Banazma, actually.
That was Banazma.
Mario, did someone tell you that I'm the secret strength of Tubba Blubba?
Yes, Tubba Blubba did.
Someone spilled the beans that the Tubba Blubba in the castle is just a shell, and I'm controlling it from here. You can't trust anybody. I can't let you out of here knowing the secret of my invincible body. Sorry, but here we go. So it's time to just fight a heart. A squishy little heart.
Ever since I was a young boy, I fought a heart.
Really?
Yeah, I used to fight hearts like every 3 days.
Really?
Yeah. For some reason, my mother, for the first 10 years of my life, only fed me live human hearts.
Oh, I hear that's a good way to absorb every other human being's strengths.
From what I've heard as well, that is very good, but to be honest, I think my mom might have been a little crazy, and possibly Mayan.
He just threatened to eat our ghost buddy. Now she's really mad. Wahaha.
I think Bo is adorable.
Oh, I quite like her. She's probably my favorite personality-wise. Oh,
does that mean he's temporarily invincible? And
no, that means he's just powered up his attack power to balls. So I'm gonna jump on his face like a smart man.
Smart men only jump on people's face.
And then, as this area has taught us, and Nintendo is also very good at, you know, this sort of game feel, We just hide, and we feel really smart as he does this super-powered attack of doom and completely misses us.
It can spawn other little hearts?
I guess
that seems like a power that could be usefully applied elsewhere.
You would think so.
More effectively.
You would think so, but as in most cases, much like with, you know, Sephiroth destroying the universe, it just doesn't quite work that way.
Oh, okay.
So he just powered up again. I wish I knew how much I can't smash.
You know what's always... to be honest, Final Fantasy plots, generally in terms of villain motivation, I just don't care. Because the villain motivation is almost awful, always awful across the board.
It mostly, yeah. I mean, there's the occasional exception. The villain had a halfway decent motivation in 10, although that depends on who you define as villain. I mean, one of the villains in 10 just kind of wanted to destroy everything because he was a nihilistic ass.
Well, one of my main gripes about 10 was actually just singing, or them singing Sid a song, which I thought was corny as shit.
Sid?
Sorry, Sin.
Oh, I guess.
I'm willing to concede that the gameplay elements in that game were fucking awesome, but there were just some little niggly bits of just bullshit that I was like, no.
I know. We've had this discussion before. I think it was probably the best of the second generation Final Fantasy games, but I accept that other people differ in their opinions from me.
Okay, the only thing...
do you think we can kill this guy?
Well, you can definitely jump on him and then hide. There's nothing stopping you.
It's true.
So, basically, my favorite second generation Final Fantasy, second generation, you know, PlayStation 2, was actually 12, as long as I could completely ignore Vaughn and Penelo.
That's because they weren't real characters. They were just filler space who happened to serve as a framing element. They weren't the main characters. No, they were the first characters we saw, but they were not the main characters.
But every once in a while, there would be like this really great scene of dialogue or great scene of action, and then Vaughn would come and be like, "Hey, what about me?" And you're like, "Shut the fuck up!
I want to be a sky pirate."
There is serious fucking adult business going on back here. Balthier just killed his goddamn dad.
Spoiler alert! Owie, I'm hurting. I have to get out of here.
I actually have to put a spoiler alert note
yeah,
on this.
you are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, now we might as well spoil everything. So yeah, it turns out that it turns out that you know that guy who's in your party the whole time. What's his name again?
Balthier?
No, not him. The other one. Not Vaughn. The other guy.
Bosch.
Bosch. Yeah, it turns out his brother is Gabranth. They're twins, so that's why everyone thinks that Bosch killed the king. And
all the spoilers.
The gods are evil.
That's common in Final Fantasy, though. One of my favorite things was that Balthier was actually an ex-judge who ran away.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
That was really neat, actually, because it kind of made sense in its own little way.
All right, time to kill Tubba Blub.
Anyways, spoilers ending.
No more spoilers. You're gonna have to put something in there, man.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to edit this now.
I mean, that was just brutal. That was just brutal.
There is no getting away from that.
We're gonna use refresh because we're hurting a bit and we need some more star energy.
Oh, good point. Man, that was a weird turn for the...
Yeah, all of a sudden, all of the spoilers from a game that probably most people haven't even played.
Well, yeah, most people didn't care about it at all.
I think people kind of stopped caring about Final Fantasy after 10 for the most part. Certainly, although, you know, I'm probably completely wrong about that.
Well, the thing is, for some reason, a lot of people had hope for 13 and 13 Versus. 13 Versus never happened, well, not yet anyways.
It's the most anticipated thing of the millennia.
And Final Fantasy 13 was just like a huge pile of shit, which apparently becomes better after 20 hours.
Well, that was...
But I couldn't deal with it past 19 hours, so...
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. You only needed like one more hour.
Seriously, I just stopped at 19 hours.
So, yeah, Tubba Blubba, heart, real boss, actual Tubba Blubba, giant piece of fail. He's not invincible anymore. Now he's back to not invincible Tubba Blubba.
Can we kill him?
He gives up. He cries. He gives up all the ghosts. He's giving up the ghost. I think that's a really great pun by whoever did this. 7 thumbs up.
13 thumbs up.
I don't have 13 thumbs.
I can't even break enough fingers to pretend that they're thumbs.
I'm actually a really sensitive guy trapped in a huge body. I don't want to be invincible anymore if it means I have to fight guys like you. Ah.
Dark side story here. Bowser actually tortures him to death for years.
Yeah, and then he comes back in the next game.
Yeah.
Yep.
He comes back next game?
Used to love scaring Tubba Blubba night and day because he was such a coward. Oh well, we're not sorry for it. Scaring folks is what ghosts do, so boo on him. Ha.
Well, why would you live near a bunch of ghosts?
Besides, that was a pretty invigorating experience. I've never felt so full of excitement before, Heart. And it was also a good learning experience. I think I'm a lot better experienced. So I'll accompany you a bit longer. Is that okay?
Accompany me?
Yeah, you can come.
Here, it's dangerous out there. Take a bow.
Take a ghost?
My bow. That was a weird thing.
That was strange.
Yeah, that was kind of
No,
awkward.
that was Bootler. Step to it. Now we get a star. Here, Mario. He's free now. And doodly 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 doo.
Do we remember what this one does?
Banana. I think this one's straight damage, but I could be wrong. If this one isn't damaged,
so much better than gay damage. Getting gay ass gay damage. Homosexual damage.
I'm afraid I'm just going to have to leave that uncommented on.
It's just damage that likes other male damage.
And is there something wrong with that, Yessik?
No.
And yet it's somehow inferior to other kinds of damage.
Well, as a straight damage myself, I prefer other straight damage. Just in terms of, like, watching.
So you prefer to hang around with other straight male damage?
No, I prefer to hang out with straight female damage.
Have some sort of
But I don't want to. I don't want to watch like some gay damages.
Well, what if it was gay female damage?
No, I don't like that much either.
No, you're not a big fan of watching that?
No. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of watching any type of damage interaction of that sort.
Yeah, damage interaction can be somewhat complicated. Save and continue, and guess what time it is, folks?
Oh, Peach time? Episode end
yes,
time?
but it's also time to end the episode.
But there's gonna be
We can continue the dialogue next time, Yessik.
The beep dialogue,
It's okay.
bitch.